What is up, Switchyards? I'm super excited to be here. My name is James Oliver Jr., and I'm the founder and CEO of WeMontage.com. WeMontage.com is the world's only website that lets you upload your images, create a large custom collage, and we will ship it to you on removable wallpaper. I got inspired to create WeMontage by watching an interior design show on HGTV. They were in a family's basement covering the wall with these big, beautiful black and white collages. It was literally like the proverbial aha moment. Clouds parted, angels singing. It was the coolest thing I saw, ever seen. I literally stayed up the entire night trying to figure out how the heck they did that. And I wanted one. I had these wonderful pictures from my wedding in the Dominican Republic, and I just wanted one. But much to my chagrin, there was no way for the average person like me to create what I saw on TV. So I cleaned out my savings and went about creating WeMontage. And by the way, I don't know how to write a line of code. Like, who does that, right? So this is a WeMontage. And these are my beautiful wedding photos from the Dominican Republic. This is an 8-foot by 10-foot WeMontage of my wedding photos. So again, removable photo wallpaper. So I went back to my best customers and I asked them, a fundamental question. Why do you display pictures? And invariably, I got one of 3 responses. The first was, they display pictures of their loved ones, so the pictures make them feel loved. Or, it's pictures of something that just makes them happy. They went on a fantastic vacation with their friends, that makes you happy, right? Or, for whatever reason, the pictures just inspire them. So I said, okay, that's awesome. Well, why do you love your WeMontage? And they came back and said, because of the large, unique, custom format that is a WeMontage, we get more love, more happiness, and more inspiration from our images than we do from things like traditional picture frames and canvas wraps. And then, of course, there's the functional use case, like certain places where you just cannot put nails in the wall, like in a college dorm room, or in an assisted living facility, or on-base military housing where you could be charged move-out fees if you do that. One of the things I've been very fortunate to get with this business is a lot of national exposure. As you can see, Good Morning America, Martha Stewart's blog called it the core item all homeowners should know, Good Morning America, so on and so on. But one of the things that I'm most proud of is on my own, I was able to get the WeMontage on the Today Show 3 times. Yeah, all that PR I just showed you, I did that on my own. Thank you. So how do we make money? $10 per square foot. That's our pricing model. Prices start at $59.99 for a 3-foot by 2-foot WeMontage. We have a few standard sizes, like a 4x3, which is $120, 6x2, another $120, 3x3, $99. Or you can make a custom size and fill up an entire wall like you saw with my wedding photos. And in the last 3.5 years, we have $300,000 in sales. Thank you. So how can I help? So as I mentioned, I've been really effective at getting PR for my business, and I know as founders, many of you guys, any of you guys are here founders, startups? So I know you guys really want to get your name out there, like Candace said, and get that marketing and PR and drive that traffic to your website and convert those people to happy customers. So I have 3 tips for you. One is, build your community before you need it. Right, Michael?
That's right.
That's right. And if you're a member here at Switchyards, I think you guys are well on your way to accomplishing that. That's like step 1. Step 2 is, you gotta learn how to send cold emails. Like, people communicate asynchronously. Don't call them on the phone because they're not gonna answer their phone. Don't leave a voicemail for crying out loud. They don't even listen to those, right? So you gotta learn how to send cold emails. So just Google, how do I send cold emails? You'll find like an abundance of, an abundance of resources to that effect. And the third one is, use resources like justreachout.io. That's a great site that you can figure out who's talking about what it is that's of interest to you, and it will give you the email address of the reporter, and then you can go send them said cold email, right? So, and a bonus 4th tip is The easiest way to get PR for your business is to find a conversation that people are already having and just inject yourself into it. Like for right now, it's back to school, back to college. So I'm pitching, dorm decor. And don't make it too hard, just make it easy for yourself. So that's 4 tips right there to get PR. So what do I need? One of the things that I've struggled with mightily because of my business model is how do I effectively get partnerships and distribution? So if anybody has any good ideas about how I can do that, please, by all means, come talk to me. Thank you so much. Oh, questions. Trying to get out of here and ask questions. In the back, please. Sure, so the question is, do you have to design it yourself before you upload it, and how long does it take to receive it? So the answer to the first question is no. We have an algorithm that automatically arranges the collage for you. It optimizes the collage with respect to the size of the collage, the number of photos, and the overall resolution quality of those images. And it's around 8 to 12 business days for delivery. Any other questions? Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a good question. So those guys are printing in small format. Could they decide they want to print in a large format? They could. So essentially, I'm trying to make a land grab play, right? Build a brand. I want to be like the Uber of large photo collages or removal wallpaper. If somebody thinks of that, bam, they should be thinking about WeMontage. Yes.
What type of printing
What kind of printing are we using? So I outsource all the printing. It's eco-solvent ink, UV resistant, moisture resistant. I don't get into the weeds with that stuff. My printer is awesome. I just let them handle that stuff. Yes, sir. What material is it printed on was the question. That's a good question. We're using, it's a fabric-based material. It's made of polyester. So that means a couple things. That means that it's going to be really strong. It has a really nice texture and a matte finish. And it's super thin, which means it adheres to the wall beautifully. And because it's fabric-based, it absorbs the ink beautifully, which means the colors really pop. And the material we use, it doesn't give you that nasty edge curl like some companies' product do that shall remain nameless. Another follow-up question? It's self-adhesive, self-adhering. So you just peel it off and it just adheres to the wall. You want like the chemical composition of it? Is that what you're asking me? I don't know. Yes, please.
So if you're using it in places you wouldn't normally nail something, how do you remove it?
It just peels off. It's like a giant Post-it. Make sense? Oh, yes, ma'am.
How many times can you remove it and put it again?
As long as think of it like a piece of tape. If you keep putting a piece of tape on something, eventually it accumulates a bunch of dirt. So if you put it on a clean surface, indefinitely. Any other questions?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir.
Who have you tried to partner with? Because I'm thinking like, rooms to go or some kind of like package deal.
Love you. He said, who have I tried to partner with? So I just moved back to Atlanta. Right? I left Atlanta in 2000. I just moved back here about 5 months ago. And I started this business up in northeast Wisconsin, 30 miles south of Green Bay. Right, a lot of snow. So there's not a lot of opportunity relative to Atlanta. So I'm actually in early conversations with a furniture store, like a Rooms to Go. So I'm thinking what you're thinking.
The only reason I say that
Please.
is they're giving away TVs with their packages. So.
Okay, well, perfect. Right, this will be a better gift for them. So I'm working on one right now. I'm just trying to get the bugs out, and then I'm going to go, full steam on those types of ideas. That's a good suggestion. Thank you. Any other questions? Oh, stop. Time. Sorry. Thanks, guys.